Question number 47. Individuals increases the risk of developing coronary heart disease if the excess weight in the option A buttock, option B hip, option C thigh and option D abdominal area. Now we know that obesity is a risk factor for coronary heart disease, and for obesity to happen, fat needs to accumulate in different parts of our body. Now for buttock, hip and thigh, there are very less space for fat accumulation with respect to abdomen. So fat can bulge out easily both in length and width in abdomen area. So abdominal fat is of main concern here. Fat can accumulate in abdominal area both viscerally and subcutaneously. Now if the visceral fat is more, it increases the risk factor of coronary heart disease. So to measure the abdominal obesity, we use the waist-hip ratio. It is the dimensions ratio of the circumference of the waist to that of the hips. Now in this figure, you can see how it is measured. According to World Health Organization, the waist circumference should be measured at midpoint of the lower margin of the last palpable ribs and top of the iliac crest, using a stretch resistant tape that provides constant 100 grams of tension. Hip circumference should be measured around the widest portions of the buttocks with the tape parallel to the floor. Waist-hip ratio is an independent risk factor for CHD in men and women. Now here is a chart to categorize waist-hip ratio in different segments. Now according to World Health Organization, if the waist-hip ratio is greater than 0.9, it will be considered obese and it carries the risk factor for CHD. So to answer the question, the risk factor for CHD increases if the fat accumulates in the abdominal area.